All right, we're back at the 14th Annual San Francisco Black Film Festival. I have here one of the event goers, Matthew Wulukau, who came out to this year's event to check out some of the films. So Matthew, can you tell us how you found out about this year's San Francisco Black Film Festival?
San Francisco Black Film Festival, I read about it actually. I was into coming aspiring actor eventually, so I was looking up information about, film festivals and all type of work that will allow me to develop this craft. And I came downtown San Francisco in the Fillmore district and came on down to the Jazz area and found this festival.
All right, now you mentioned that you just got through with one of the screenings. Can you tell us what film you had a chance to check out and what were your thoughts on that particular film?
I had the opportunity to check out Oaktown. It was directed by Leila Nicole. Very great film. Talks about the situations we have in the metropolitan cities of America with the African Americans in the police force. There's a lot of situations going on where a black brother might get into it with the police force and he gets assaulted with a weapon or possibly even shot. So it talks about those issues we have in today's society.
All right. Now let's see. You had a chance to come out and check out this year's film festival. You mentioned a moment ago that you yourself are an aspiring actor.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your acting background? If you had a chance to work on any projects, you got anything coming up, or are you just out there trying to find roles that you can do?
Well, there's two sides to this. I have very little experience, but I'm growing. I'm progressing, and that's what I believe life is about. It's about finding your calling and progressing. As far as a project I have a documentary that will be coming out soon with Third Baptist Church. Talks about the African history of San Francisco church from the early 1900s to present. And I'll have the opportunity to do a monologue in that short documentary. So we're growing, we're progressing, and we're learning.
All right, let's see, a couple more questions for you. Now, one of the things that I've learned about filmmaking and filmmakers and actors is sometimes, the connections that you have are really key to getting more and better roles. For filmmakers that may see this interview who are interested in maybe working with you, is there a way to get a hold to you? Do you have any type of contact information, a website that you would like to share?
The best way to get a hold of me right now would be Facebook, Matthew S. Wulukau Jr. You can Facebook me and look me up. Unfortunately, I don't have a website of some sort or any other way to get in contact with me. But if you look me up through there, you'll be able to find me. We can network and then move forward.
All right. And lastly, for people who maybe didn't make it out to this year's event, after having a chance to check out one of the films, a couple of the films, what would you say to those people who maybe are on the fence as to whether or not they want to come out and check out the film festival next year?
I would tell everybody out there that did not get the opportunity to experience this Juneteenth and this film festival in San Francisco to come out next year. Give it a try. That's what life is about. You got to go out into situations, into the deep part of the waters, and just try it out. You'll meet a lot of new people, experience a lot of new things, and you get the opportunity to grow. So come on out.
All right, you guys, Matthew S. Wulukau Jr. Checked out the movie Oaktown, participated in this year's San Francisco Black Film Festival. Like you said, if you didn't make it out this year, definitely come out next year and check out the event. We do appreciate you, Matthew, taking the time to speak with us out here at the film festival. We wish you the best in your acting endeavors in the future. We're going to keep an eye out for you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back in just a moment with more filmmakers from the 14th Annual San Francisco Black Film Festival.